Okay. I'm hoping that you guys can see me. If we're already live, let me go ahead and get started with my IG people, okay? Uh, Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so I have my Facebook people and my IG people, okay? I want you guys to make sure that you are commenting because I'm in two locations at one time, okay? And I want to make sure that I can be able to see you guys when y'all are talking. So I am turning on my comments, guys, so I can see y'all talking, okay? And make sure that you introduce yourself as you are coming into the room, okay? Make sure that you say hey to everybody that's coming. Make sure that you drop and say exactly where you are reporting in from. Okay, what city, what state, where you repping? Okay, I want to hear about it here in the Cozy Niche, guys. All right, so I like to get started by saying welcome, come on in the room. Make sure that you guys go ahead, like and share, subscribe to the channel, but of course, okay, as well as the YouTube channel. My link is in my bio for my IG people. Okay, and Facebook, y'all already know it's over there too. So y'all make sure that you go ahead and begin to subscribe to Jersey Girl Cozy Niche. Now, before we get into the music, baby, do you see this apron here? Yes, you can be able to get your very own apron from Jersey Girl Cozy Niche by shopping at jerseygirlcozyniche.com because that is where you are going to be able to get your merch. Now, another great thing about this apron, besides it being extra cute, is that it actually has an adjustable bib. Okay, so you can go ahead and adjust this thing if you need to, take it up higher, or if it, need to come down a little bit lower. You do what you need to do with it. Okay, you can get this in black, you can get this in yellow, and of course this royal purple, baby. So let's go ahead and get started with some music because, baby, when I'm in the kitchen cooking, I love to have you some music going. So what better music fitting than it should be this, okay? I do not own the rights to any of this here music. Hey, Willie, how you doing, honey? Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We are making lobster and shrimp pasta. Yes, it's going to be so good. So come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started with some music, okay? Y'all ready? Let me know if y'all can hear it. Hey. Y'all ready now? I'm like in the kitchen stirring it up with Jersey. Hey. Shrimp. Baby arugula. But you can't see. Lobster. Hey. Parmesan and garlic. Dollop. And then, of course, sugar. Spices 21. The flavor is hot. Hey. So hot. Okay, now we got the pause, y'all. We got the pause for the cause. It's time to cook, y'all. It is time to go ahead and cook. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready with this. Let me show you guys exactly what we are working with over here, okay? I already have my pasta on because, like I said, I want all the food to be done at the time frame that we are all on here together, y'all, okay? And I personally prefer angel hair pasta, okay? It's thinner. I love it. I love the angel hair pasta because I feel like it kind of takes the juices a lot better than anything else, okay? And so I went ahead, put water in my little Dutch oven here, okay? My Cuisinart Dutch oven. Yes. And once the water got to boiling, I just went ahead and put my noodles in. Now, to keep your noodles from sticking together, another little trick I like to do, y'all, is my extra virgin olive oil. I just take a little bit of this and like pour it into the water to keep it from sticking. Yeah, that might have been a little bit more than a little bit, but it is what it is, okay? So I pour it in, and then I just kind of shake it on in there, move it around a little bit. Now I'm going to put my lid right back on it so it can do what it needs to do. Now, in regards to my shrimp, I'm going to be cooking the shrimp inside of my wok, okay? Because this big bottom right here will keep all the juices in, which is exactly what we want to do, okay? I want the juices from the shrimp and the lobster to be captured in. So then that way, when it's the pasta and you got all the stuff all moving together, all nice like. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I got my lobster on the back burner. And what I did with that is I put some water in it, but y'all, I went ahead and put some, a little bit of a little extra love into it because I ran out of my white cooking wine. So I figured, hey, this red berry Amsterdam vodka would be just fine. You know what I'm saying? So it should be good. It should be good. Now, kids, if you're cooking, you cannot use that, okay? I don't want y'all using that at all. This for adults, all right? So I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at my shrimp back here. I forgot to get my tongs to get it out, but my lobster. So let me go ahead and put her over here, y'all. Okay, here we go, because she hot. I got my mittens up over there. Okay, so y'all can see that. Okay, so with that being the case, she's already pretty doggone hot. So I'm going to get her up out of this water, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and transfer her over here to our cutting board, okay? What else is on my cutting board? Don't worry, I don't have my wok on, so we're doing pretty good. So I also have some leaves to my celery. So if you guys don't know, celery is very good for anti-inflammatory. I found this out when I went to one of my favorite spots to go ahead and get like my salads done up real nice, like where I get real full. And they had this information towards the front. And I actually tried it, and y'all, I've been hooked on this ever since. Let me tell you, it's been good. It's been so good. Okay, so you can be able to go ahead and garnish with that if you want to. Okay, me personally, I love it. Another reason why I love arugula. I also have here some cherry tomatoes. Okay, because you should include some color up in your stuff, y'all. Okay, make it pop, make it look good, all that good stuff. Okay, and then I also have these small, sweet. Trying to make sure y'all can see it. Can you see it? My lights is bright, y'all. My lights are so bright. These are small, sweet peppers, okay? And I actually have them sitting in my colander, okay? So we got this going, and then we are going to mix everything together in my large bowl. So in the description, you guys can see exactly everything that I was talking about that you're going to need, okay? So don't feel as if, though, it's going to get overwhelming for you. Jersey Girl's here. You're going to be all right. We're going to slow it down. We're going to take a breath, and we're going to go ahead and pop it out like we need to, okay? So with that being the case, let's get our large bowl out, okay? And we're going to get our olive oil. I love cooking with olive oil because it's just really good. Another good oil to use, in my opinion, is coconut oil. Now, mind you, coconut oil, it does have what's considered a high burn, okay? So you don't want to have the flame up too high with that. But for those of us that are watching to make sure that our cholesterol is in check, okay, it is definitely good for you to use canola oil. But I'm not frying, y'all. We ain't frying tonight. We're making this a nice sauce. So therefore, for me, using my olive oil is going to work out perfectly. Now, I am going to make sure that I go ahead and I use my Dr. Sugar Spices and Hot. Y'all, she did my birthday, and I had a seafood mukbang or mukbang. I don't know how you want to say mukbang. Child, it was seafood everywhere, okay? And it tasted so good, okay? Now, anybody that came to my birthday party, y'all make sure that y'all drop it down in the comments, okay? So y'all can be able to tell these folks how good Dr. Sugar's Sugar Spices are. You can get them in 3 flavors. So hickory, mild, and hot. What we're using tonight is hot because your girl loves it spicy. Yes, she do. Okay. So that's exactly what we're going to be working with tonight. So I put my oil in here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and open up my sugar spices, and I'm just going to shake this on in here. And then what the next thing I'm going to do is I already got my shrimp already, okay, deveined, y'all. So it made it a whole lot easier. It was already deveined, and I just had to pop it out of the shell, okay, because it was already set and ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and dump this right on in here. And I'm going to sit my plate in the sink, child. Set that down over here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is cut up. So this is where you're going to need your knife and your cutting board. I'm just going to cut up some of my peppers and dump it inside the bowl too. I've already rinsed my fruit. Well, not my fruit, but my veggies. So they are good to go. Y'all, these are this knife set. If this is you guys' first time coming on with Jersey Girl, this is my Cuisinart knife set. And I absolutely love it because they are color coordinated, and they are severely sharp, okay? When I'm talking about sharp, baby, I'm talking about sharp, okay? And they come in their own individual sheaths too, which is really nice for storing purposes. So it's really, as you can see, it's not taking me no amount of time to go ahead and slice through these things, and then I'm just throwing it in there with the shrimp because I'm gonna coat it all together all at the same time. The colors that I'm using for the peppers are orange, red, and yellow, okay? Again, I like color. I do. I like color. So I want to make sure that I'm looking at you guys, and if you guys are saying anything, Willie says, love it. Yay! Thank you so much, Willie. Okay, let's look and see who's over on Facebook. Let's see. Arnika says, yeah, you're about to pop. You're about to pop. Hey, I'm Lemon. How you doing, honey? So I am just getting in here, seasoning stuff up, cooking it up for sure. Do you guys like seafood? Let me tell y'all, seafood is one of my absolute favorites outside of chicken, because I promise you, I'm like Bubba Gump when it comes down to, not to the shrimp, but to the chicken for sure. I haven't gotten around to cooking shrimp in every way possible as Bubba Shrimp, but as Bubba did from Forrest Gump, but I can tell you, I done cooked chicken every which way that I possibly could. And then some, because I love me some chicken. Yes, I do. And nothing wrong with that. Yep, I'm squeezing her just a little bit, but don't worry, it's out on the cutting board, so it's all going inside of the bowl all at the same time, y'all. And it is going to be so good. Typically, so this is me doing a spin on a favorite dish, guys, because typically I just do the shrimp and pasta, okay? But I said, you know what? Changing it up isn't a bad thing. You want to be able to change it up, switch it up. So then that way you're not eating the same foods over and over again. And I say, challenge your palate. Why not? Challenge your palate a bit to go ahead and do some really good things and cool things and excite yourself. Why not? I already have my oven on too, guys, because I'm actually going to also have some rolls to go with it. Now, my rolls do not take a long time to cook because they are who? Sister Schubert's, baby. Let me tell you, if y'all don't know about Sister Schubert, honey, you better get on this train because Sister Schubert be doing the doggone thing, okay? So Sister Schubert's dinner rolls already, and they are like ready in less than 6 minutes, y'all. So really, it does not take long for Sister Schubert's stuff to go. I'm dumping this in my sink because I got a garbage disposal, so I can do that. So as I'm powering through this, letting you guys know about what I'm used to cooking. Yeah, that's my thing coming on saying, baby, it's hot in here. It's getting real hot up in here. So hopefully it's not interrupting the sound of us too much, guys. So that way you can be able to hear me. And if so, then I'm just going to have to try my best to go ahead and cut that off. So that way it's not getting too hot. All right, here we go. She's saying, hey, that flame is on back there. So you want to make sure I'm turning her off. So then that way we're good to go. All right, cutting up my peppers. So typically when I go out, I like to be able to have seafood. And so one of the dishes that I typically eat when I go out is definitely some sort of pasta. Okay? Not that I can't eat the seafood by itself, because the Lord knows I can. Yes, I can. I don't have to have nothing else to go with it. But it's a safe bet to say if there is some seafood and pasta, 9 times out of 10, that's exactly what I'm going to end up eating. And I find it to be great. And my kids absolutely love it too whenever I would make it. So if you guys had not got a chance to check out when I had did the salmon, outside of the salmon, this is the other favorite dish. So guess what? You can make this either solo for yourself or you can make it for your family. I ended up purchasing a half pound of shrimp. So if you were wondering what the measurements were for the shrimp, it was a half pound of shrimp. And then I just got 2 of the lobster tails. Now, I got the Caribbean, okay? Well, let me tell you the truth. I was trying to get the Caribbean, but baby, that Caribbean was $54 and some change for one. I was like, oh, devil is a lie. I ain't getting that. No, Craig. No, we're not doing that. So I went ahead and got the next best thing. These Triton lobster tails, okay? And the Triton lobster tails was doing just fine, okay? So as you guys can see, I have my colander here, and I need to go ahead and drain my lobster tails. Okay, so I'm just putting this over here. So sorry if my back is to y'all. Okay, I don't mean to have my back to you. I don't mean to have my back to you. I don't. Bam. I'm popping her down so y'all can see. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Now I have my kitchen shears here. The reason I have my kitchen shears is that I went ahead and cut the bottom of that. Can you see? Uh-oh, look at that. The juices. Woo, they're flowing. I cut the bottom of the lobster so that way it was going to be easier to go ahead and take it up out of its shell when it got to be time, okay? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and cut the lobster out of here. So let's move this knife over to the side. Since I had already, yes. So I'm just cutting the booty chow, making it a lot easier to go ahead and get this meat up out of here. I'm going to put that off to the side. And yes, it's hot, so I'm not going to act like it's not hot, y'all. It's hot. Trying my best not to burn myself all at the same time. And it's sharp, too. So I want to get this out because I need to put this inside of here, okay? Because I want it all to be seasoned up good. I'm doing pretty good. Listen, I don't know how folks do it with like the extra long nails to like move around and get stuff, but I'm trying my best, you know, with my nails. And yeah, she doing the thing. Oh, I'm about to crack her back, go left and right on it so I can be able to get this meat up out of here like I need to. Yeah, oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go, honey. She coming up out of there now. Mm-hmm. Woo, and it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. But good. Look at that. Ooh. Y'all see that? Piping hot. Boo. Boo, y'all. Now, I'm putting that off to the side because obviously I'm going to have to put that in the trash. I'm not going to put that down my garbage disposal. Oh, no, baby. I won't do that. So go ahead and get this on out. And see, that's why it's a good thing that you got on the apron because I don't know if you can see all these juices and stuff popping up, but baby, they popping up for sure. Who else is on here? Hey there, big man Luke. How you doing, honey? All right, here we go. All right, so another lobster tail out and about. Now I can go ahead and stick that in the sink, and now it is time to go ahead and cut up my lobster. Not gonna take long at all. So you may be concerned about the fact that that's raw and this is cooked, but that's going to be a-okay for me to be able to do because the seasoning, I'm going to pretty much go ahead and mix all that up together and then go ahead and put it on the stove. So let me go ahead and turn my stove on, put my wok on. I'm putting that on 4 to be precise. Now, my noodles are already done, y'all. Already done. So I'm going to go ahead and get them up out of the water so they can be set and squared away. Now, you can cut these up as fine as you want, or if you want it chunky. I want to taste my lobster, so, honey, I do want it chunky. It's going to taste so good. You ever have food so good that you just be dancing in advance and you just like, you know what? I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, so you guys see that? Okay, good. So now that my wok is on, I want to be able to go ahead and mix my food together, okay? Which is my peppers, my tomatoes, and my shrimp, which is in my clear bowl. Mix that all together with the sugar spices, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and dump it inside of my wok, okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and throw in, good, it turned off. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw in my dollops of garlic Parmesan and Cajun seasoning, okay? So if you want, you can go ahead and use a spoon to go ahead and stir. You know, some of us, we like to go ahead and use our hands, get a little messy in the kitchen. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get a little messy in the kitchen. It'd be fun. Yes, it is. But as y'all can see, I'm mixing it up. Let me make sure I tilt it some. And again, if you are interested in getting this apron, getting saucy with Jersey, girl, you can be able to do so by shopping at the shop at jerseygirlcozyniche.com. But of course, okay, So do y'all see how it's mixed up? Mm-hmm. Well seasoned, honey. And with Dr. Sugar's spices, 21 spices, there is no sodium in it whatsoever. So if you have to be concerned about your sodium intake, you know, this would be a wonderful option for you to be able to have. When I tell you it is packed with flavor, honey, it is packed with flavor like it should be. Okay, so we got that going. I'm going to set my bowl in the sink because I'm going to wash it later on. It's going to get washed later on. So this is my wash. It's doing what it do. I'm going to go ahead and throw some dollops up in here. The Cajun, let me see if y'all can see it. Already seasoned. Oh, man. Yes, so good. So I'm going to do 3 of these. All 3 of these. Yes, I'm going to do 3 of those. And then I'm going to do 3 of the garlic Parmesan. Can you see it? There we go. 3 of the garlic Parmesan. Because I like flavor, that's why. Now, when you cook it, baby, you can cook it the way you want to cook it. Anybody gonna tell you how you want to do your stuff? I'm gonna set this off to the side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands because I got butter on it and I feel a little sticky. Just a little bit sticky. But this is a really good, healthy option. I feel like for those that may be watching your weight or something like that, it's light, it's not heavy in the least bit, okay? Pasta, look at her. She ain't sticking together. Can y'all see that? Well, IG, I don't know if y'all can see it. But just trust me, it ain't sticking together. Okay, I'm gonna get my other colander down from here. I ended up using my colander the wrong way. I don't know about y'all, but I have been using my colander, sorry y'all, the wrong way for the longest period of time. How you're supposed to use your colander, instead of sitting it in the sink and dumping the stuff in, you're actually supposed to set the colander on top, then take your pot and flip it upside down. Who knew? I'm not gonna do that with this one though, because my Dutch is heavy, okay, and it requires both arm strength. So I'm not gonna do that right now. What I am gonna do is just go ahead and dump it inside here. That's what we're gonna do, okay? So that way we keep an easy breezy, beautiful cover girl up around here. Alrighty, I'm making room on this side of my sink, so I can go ahead and dump it because this is set and ready to go. Oh, I love, 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 love. And when I'm telling you it's heavy, it is heavy. Let me go ahead and get this. Yeah. Because not only is it heavy, but baby, it holds heat too. So you need to be careful. Go ahead and get yourself some oven mitts. I do have oven mitts. My oven mitts are on the other side of my camera, y'all. So that's the only reason why you don't see me getting them now. Okay. Go ahead and set that down. Now, I did use some olive oil on my noodles. Some people don't rinse their noodles. Me personally, honey, I like to rinse my noodles because I have used oil on them. So, but it is your preference, however you want to do it, however you feel, you can be able to do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, here we go. Woo. So, I'm just shaking it off, shaking it off, and now I'm just going to set it on top of my pot and allow that drainage to happen. Now, as far as what is going on over here in the wok, y'all, okay. Can y'all see? Make sure that you can see. Yeah. So she is coming together. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to move her all around because shrimp does not take that long to cook at all. I wish that y'all could actually smell how good this is about to be, because this is about to be amazing. I'm telling you right now. So since this isn't going to take that much longer to cook, because again, shrimp doesn't take a long time, I'm going to turn up my fire a little bit. I'm going to slide my table down, okay, because I got to open up my oven. Why? Because I got to be able to put my biscuits in. I like to use my stone, okay? So yes, this is for pizza, but cooking or baking on my stoneware, I absolutely love it. I really do love cooking on my stoneware because it just gives a different, it's a nice crispy outside and still soft on the inside. So I do kind of like that a lot. So my oven was already preheated, so I'm just going to go ahead and slide that one in there. She ain't going to take but like literally 6 minutes, y'all, and she should be good to go. Woo! Yes, honey. So I'm gonna let this cook down some. Up, I caught one of the shells. Booming that. So I'm gonna let this cook a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and drop my lobster on the inside of here, so then that way it can get all the flavoring that it needs to get. Oh, yes, so good. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not ignoring y'all when y'all saying so. I'm gonna be checking my Facebook. What is Facebook saying? Okay. Oh, good. Hey, Luke. Thanks so much for commenting. Let's see. Tim says, "Go, sis." Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Yay! Yes, Auntie, I am cooking up something good for sure. Okay, making sure I'm getting in this here kitchen. Okay. Now it is now time for me to go ahead and add my lobster. Can y'all see that? Oh, Jesus. Woo! Child. She is doing good. Mm-hmm. So dumping that in there. Literally, y'all, this meal should not take you more than, I would say more than 20 minutes. 20 minutes, you should be good. Because literally the biscuits will take you about 6 minutes, okay? Your pasta and all that good stuff. I never really understood cooking with time. Like my mom was when she was first teaching me how to cook. I didn't understand what she meant because it was like it's about timing, and I'm like, what in the world she mean about time? I mean, we're cooking, you know. But now that I'm older, now I understand exactly what it is that she was talking about. I'm turning down my flame on my wok because I want to be able to keep my juices on the inside. Ooh, y'all, this is looking so good. Now, if you like your noodles for your pasta to be al dente, which is like a bit firmer, you don't cook it for as long, okay? So you definitely want to make sure that you get that going the way that you want it to go. Now, how do you know whether or not your noodles are ready? Well, the good old trick is that you take it. I'm trying to see if I can be able to, well, I know Facebook will see it, but IG, I don't know if y'all will, but you take it and you throw it. You take it and you throw it, and if it sticks, then it's good. Look, it didn't stick. Yeah, it did. Up here. Hold on, IG. Let me see if I can turn you a little bit. See, it's stuck. So that's how you know that your pasta is set and ready to go, because it sticks. It's the starch that makes it stick, people. It's the starch. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and bring this over to y'all so y'all can see what that wok do though. What that wok do. And can you see the juice down in here? So this is the juice that I'm talking about, the sauce that is gonna go on top when you do your pasta. Now, everybody has their own little zhuzh of what they want to be able to do. Me personally, I absolutely love baby arugula. Oh, it has slightly peppery notes, okay? So you got iceberg, you got romaine, you got butter lettuce, you got spinach. Well, this is like a version of spinach, but it's arugula, okay? And so the notes, it has like a peppery note to it. And I do like it. Yeah. Once I got turned on to baby arugula, it was on and popping in my life. Every time there was a salad, I was like, I want arugula. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this because this is pretty much done. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. Just a little sprinkle. Off to the side. I also told you guys that I also love celery leaves. So these are optional if you want to garnish with it. Me personally, I do like to cook with them. So again, I'm just going to take a few of these leaves. I'm going to tear it a little bit, and I'm going to put it inside of here. Now you can leave it whole if you want to, but me personally, I like the bruising of it because then it kind of gets that taste out. And besides that, I don't necessarily want the stalk of it up in here. So I really do want the leaves of it. So boom, pow, there she go. That color is amazing. Okay, and I'm gonna put this off to the side. Oh, and if you want to know what kind of pasta that I use angel hair pasta. Okay, I like it. I do. You can also be able to get the I don't know. I call them the flat noodles. I think it's linguine. Okay, I'm not a fan, but hey, do what you do. Or even bow tie. Bow tie would also be really cute too. Now, what if you are not necessarily trying to do pasta? What if you're cutting out carbs? You know that they have zucchini and they also have squash where it looks like spaghetti. So you can be able to utilize that option as well. So you don't necessarily have to go with pasta. You can be able to have alternative options to be able to go with it. Okay. So let's go ahead on, baby, and go ahead and plate this because it's already 8 o'clock. I told y'all I wanted us to be able to get this thing done on time, okay? So the pasta. I'm putting a little bit on, just real quick, so that way you guys can see what it looks like, okay? Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Okay. And the biscuits are in the oven, okay? So, boom, there you go. It is cooking with Jersey, and yeah, baby, I'm about to tear into this like nobody's business. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight with the one, the only Jersey girl, and you got a chance to do what? Cook with Jersey, and again, you can be able to get your very own apron. Cooking, getting saucy with Jersey. I also have cooking with Jersey, okay, and many different versions. But just so you know, your apron colors are purple, black, and yellow. And just go ahead and jump on over to jerseygirlcozyniche.com so that way you can get your very own merchandise, your very own apron with an adjustable neck. Now, mind you, the yellow does not have an adjustable neck, but the black and the purple surely do, okay? And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. I'm ending my IG Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right now, Facebook. I surely appreciate y'all as well. Thank y'all so much for hanging in with me. Make sure that you like it and y'all share it because I'm about to tear into this food. Oh, yes, I am. And I'll talk to you.